back, new Rockstars. I'm Jessica Clemons, and Paramount Pictures released a new Transformers Rise of the Beast trailer. And not only does this trailer give us a sneak squeak at Michelle Yeoh and Pete Davidson's sweet, sultry voice, it also introduces Unicron, the massive, super-powered, world-eating, aka the Chaos Bringer monster that literally consumes other worlds. We thought the antagonist would literally be anyone else, but it's Unicron. That's huge news. This trailer also gives us a longer glimpse at the fight of all fights in the movie and freaking RC riding on the back of Rhinox. Truly, I cannot wait for this fight, this war, this chaos, and there's no other man I'd love to bring in this chaos with than the new Rockstars resident chaos bringer himself, Tommy Bechtold.
Okay.
No.
One man did say Unicron was going to be in this movie. One brave soul stepped forward in our first trailer breakdown. Me. I said this was all going to be a trilogy about Unicron. I didn't think he was going to come in this early. I didn't think he was going to come so hard.
All right, let's just get into it. We got a glimpse of the scene in the earlier teaser trailer when Optimus Primal lands in the forest facing Optimus Prime, and we assume this is Peru. But with more detail from this trailer, it could also be a different time in Peru, or somewhere on Earth where the Maximals have been hiding or just living, and later we see them transported to Earth in 1994 with the help of the transwarp key. This is just a theory based mainly off this scene right here. But we see Optimus Primal and literally King Kong ain't got shit on this goddamn gorilla. In the distance, you see a huge bird, and that's most likely Michelle Yeoh's character, Air Razor. We start to see the Maximals all together wandering in the forest. We see Air Razor and Optimus Primal soaring above the trees. Below we see Rhinox and my baby boy Cheetor. I love it. I'll get into it. They're clearly searching or scanning for something as Cheetor prowls in the bushes, and Air Razor calls in the distant sky, and I'm sorry, but I just love her little steampunk look. Air Razor and Cheetor look so fun with the real feathers and fur. Overlapping the trailer though, we hear Optimus Primal, voiced by Ron Perlman, say, Tommy, say it.
For centuries, our kind has stayed hiding on Earth. The darkness has found us again.
God, I can't get over that. As soon as they say darkness, the sky turns black above New York, and we see beyond the Statue of Liberty, the Twin Towers, because this movie takes place in 94. Where were you in 94?
94, I was at the Lillehammer Olympics, downhill skiing.
There you go. I might have not been born. I love this scene, and when Primal says Prime, we're seeing Optimus Prime transform from the classic big rig around at the bus depot. His foot literally just like stomps on the ground, and I yelled, "Step on me!" Primal finishes saying,
This is about the fate of all living things.
Then we get a glimpse of the transwarp key with a pair of human hands, so you know we're gonna be causing unknown disasters again. And this is what could have brought the Maximals or alerted Unicron. The transwarp keys are famous for helping them travel long distances in the show. Then he says,
Unicron is coming.
Then we see him next to the sun and another planet, and look at this size. Sometimes size doesn't matter, but here it does. And boy, this is a big bad. This is the bad bad. This is like if Galactus and Thanos met. Unicron is the overarching villain in the Transformers, but like the numero uno bad guy. He's not Megatron, he's horrible. And they teased him in the Bayverse like a piece of Earth, but now we're seeing him as a full-fledged out-of-Earth planet-sized destroyer. There genuinely is like no way I can see him being stopped because he literally can't be stopped, but the Transformers I'm sure will find a way. I assume he'll be the major villain overarching the next few movies because this is his time to use him as much as possible. He is incredible. He'll be voiced by Coleman Domingo, and he is an exceptional voice actor, an exceptional actor on Euphoria, Zola, Candyman. He's just incredible.
And Jessica, I just want to say, when it comes to Unicron, it's not the size of the planet, it's the suction and the destruction.
Whoa! We also get a glimpse at Elena, played by Dominic Fishback, and I don't know if it's been heavily explored, but Elena is an artifact researcher at a museum, and what I'm about to say may come off as a spoiler, so please close your eyes if you don't want any plot spoilers. Recently, a new book for children dropped on Transformers Rise of the Beast called Mission at the Museum that explores a researcher at the Ellis Island National Museum of Immigration running tests on an ancient falcon statue when it crumbles, revealing an ancient artifact hidden inside. Another book released called The Search Is On covers the Maximals and Autobots traveling to Peru to find the artifact, a race to find it before Scourge. So if this is true, the scene of the hands with the yellow artifact could potentially be Elena's, and the crash we see later at the museum could be from her already having it.
Okay, Jessica, we are back in 1994, baby. DMX Rough Riders anthem, which came out in 1998, but I'm not gonna complain, plays as we cross the Brooklyn Bridge. This footage is from previous spots, but with some cool Transformers sound effects added in, and we get that little Transformer decal in the dashboard of Mirage. Ooh, we finally get to hear Pete Davidson as Mirage, and wouldn't wouldn't you believe it? He's a chill, cool Transformer who's a little surprised that Anthony Ramos' character Noah is trying to fight him with what looks like an exhaust pipe. Prime rolls in, but we are a long way from the human-loving Optimus Prime we saw in the Michael Bay movies. Here we see Prime furious that Mirage brought a human to the Transformers garage. He plucks Noah off the ground with little regard for his safety. This is consistent with Optimus Prime's origins. He had to grow to love humans, and clearly in 1994, he had not yet. But wait till Alberto Tumba shows him what he can do on the ski slopes in the Winter Olympics. A lot of people ask me how I'm able to stay focused researching all these vids, and honestly, it's this. Bang! I can feel the energy surging. One-shot energy chews are a healthy and convenient energy-boosting supplement candy for gamers, athletes, YouTube hosts, everybody really, even hunks like me. They make energy chews and focus chews. The focus chews are my go-to, but it just depends on what you need. Each energy chew has 75 milligrams of pure caffeine, plus 600 milligrams of additional nootropics to give you a serious energy boost that works immediately as you chew. Look at me now. I just chewed. I'm practically jumping out of here. Focus Chews, now available in limited edition new Rockstars themed packaging, really help me concentrate and give me a natural boost of energy with B, C, D, and E vitamins. If there was an F vitamin, they'd have it too. Plus zinc to help with immune system support and the amino acid tyrosine. Both Energy Chews and Focus Chews are plant-based, naturally sweetened, and designed to give you the energy and focus you need without a bunch of fillers and chemicals. Get started with One Shot Energy today by going to oneshotenergy.com/newrockstars for 10% off your order. One shot. Okay, also in this scene, we can catch Bumblebee and RC in the background of the garage, not really helping Noah as Optimus Prime just kind of picks him up and
he's got it. We saw pieces of the sequence on the mountain as well in the first teaser trailer, but we didn't see Battletrap unleash on this modified R33 Nissan Skyline, who's Nightbird, one of the Terracons. Also, I don't know cars. I had to look this up. We see her transform over Mirage a little bit later into the trailer. Then we get Optimus Prime saying,
"This is not our war."
And as a reminder, this takes place in '94 before Optimus Prime cared about humans, like Tommy said. So he probably only cares if he's directly affected by the Terracons and Predacons, probably not caring about the Maximals at all. Then we see Scourge, Battletrap, and what I think is Nightbird emerge from the Hudson, and this shot is so...
I love it. I call it a reverse Sully.
What's a
when things fly out of the Hudson.
When Airraiser, aka Michelle Yeoh, says,
"Optimus, we must trust each other to protect the home we all share."
Maybe that's the wake-up call he needs to realize, yeah, we're all in this together. Regardless, Cheetor is literally bouncing on Mirage, and this could be tied to the scene earlier where the Maximals are wandering through the forest, and cue the Avengers ass team up. I love this. We get Optimus Primal, Cheetor, Wheeljack, and look at his little tiny glasses. Later you can see his fin on his ears, but right now not really. And RC, and ain't nothing getting in their way. That is until we just see how massive Unicron actually is.
That's a massive Unicron.
Give me some of that Unicron. And in the more underwhelming part for me, as we know, humans have to play some part in this movie. I say underwhelming because personally when I watch like King Kong or Godzilla or Transformers, the last thing I care about are the humans. But this movie already feels like the ratio is in favor of the Cybertrons versus the humans. So
very much so. And guess what? Take out your Dinklages, because we finally hear Peter Dinklage's Scourge. Now traditionally, Scourge works for Galvatron. He was built by Unicron from the remains of a dead Decepticon named Shrapnel. And I'm sorry, if your name is Shrapnel, you are going to die and be added to another Transformer. 100%. That is your destiny. He's a hunter tracker. I can identify with that. He's an alpha like me. He typically leads a group called the Sweeps, and it appears that will be the case in this film. We get a nice moment of Noah embracing his mother and little brother, perhaps saying goodbye for the last time. Mom, bro, I gotta go save the world. I'm probably not gonna make it because I'm fighting alongside and against giant robots. Bumblebee gets stabbed. There's this blue light shooting out of him. Scourge puts the emblems of the Autobots he kills on the grill of his truck, and I swear to God, there's a Bumblebee on it at the end of this movie. I'm gonna freaking lose it. The museum we see in this movie is not a real museum. It was created for the film, which makes it a lot easier to destroy. Notice the blue energy that's emanating from Scourge. We think that this museum is the New York Museum of Archaeology where Elena works. We see the small circular well thing that was in the first trailer, if you remember, that was followed by that sweet Peruvian parade. It's possible this is where the transwarp key is. We get a great shot of a lush green valley with what appears to be some sort of large transforming machine, perhaps sent from Unicron, changing the landscape with the same blue energy that Scourge had at the museum. What is this blue energy? What does it mean? Autobots assemble, as we said. Once again, we get another great look at Cheetor, RC, Wheeljack, and his crazy ass glasses. Optimus Prime, Optimus Primal, grandson, grandfather, hanging out with their friend Rhinox. They're all together. And then finally at 151, he said the thing.
What's the thing?
Let them come.
Ugh, damn.
This seems like a flashback to Unicron devouring a planet with that familiar blue energy again in that next shot. I believe we're getting a look at Nightbird lighting up the museum. This poor museum. I know it's fictional, but come on. It looks like in this next shot, Elena is hanging off of Unicron, but we're definitely not on Earth unless Earth is in really rough shape.
Yeah, it's on fire.
The floor is lava. We get a nice shot of Noah and rapper Tobey and Wigwe in his film debut, just kind of smiling in a car. I don't know why it made the trailer.
That.
They're like, we gotta show the humans more.
So right now we've got the Autobots and the Maximals, then the Terracons and some Predacons, and we see Optimus Prime, Optimus Primal, and Rhinox charging. Far left of the screen, you can see Bumblebee, and who I assume is Alana, riding RC as her motorcycle. Ooh. Then we see Optimus Primal smashing a Scorponok.
They're back.
This scene, I wanted to punch a hole through my computer how excited I was. There looks to be so many of these Scorponoks. It's insane. We saw them ages ago, literally in the first movie. Yeah. Go back and watch the very first movie. They show up in the desert. Next to him is, I think, Noah in the exosuit, then swinging like a goddamn gorilla he is, biting the head off another Scorponox. I eat this shit up. On the ground, we've got Cheetor on the attack, and if I don't get a goddamn tattoo of Cheetor by the end of this movie, I swear to God.
Can I do it?
Yeah, if you can draw. You can draw. You're good at doodles. RC comes in, guns blazing on the back of Rhinox, flipping in the air to support Wheeljack. Like, literally, are you kidding me? How does this not look sick as hell, you guys?
It looks amazing.
This is, oh God, I am obsessed with this. Then we get the Transformers logo with the O and the former switching between the different emblems, and Mirage possibly giving Noah the exosuit like in Generation 1 series. So hopefully we get more humans in these giant robot suits, and I am volunteering as tribute.
Absolutely.
Then we close the trailer to Bumblebee sliding through other robots, and on top of him is Noah again in the exosuit, and it looks so close to Mirage. I'm wondering if Mirage has the ability to make the suit out of just like a single piece of himself, if they have that technology yet.
Mark it down, that's a theory.
That's a theory. That's it for Tommy and I's breakdown for the latest Transformer Rise of the Beast trailer. Let us know in the comments if you're as excited as I am, as we are.
We are excited. And if you want to support this ding dong channel, check out the awesome merch at nerdriot.shop. Tell them you want a Transformer inspired shirt, gosh dang it.
Oh my God.
Nerdriot.shop. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Tommy Bechtold. You can follow my Moon and Stars Jessica Clemons at Lulu Clemons on all platforms. Follow New Rockstars. Follow me home. See where I live. I've got a pool and a basketball court. Subscribe to New Rockstars for more breakdowns. Don't forget to subscribe to our other channel, The Deep Dive, as well. Thanks for watching. Now get out.
Autobots assemble.
Roll out.
Assemble.